Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over another premium medium question in the pandas section that I just solved on my own. So again, I was pretty happy about this, that I was able to solve it without any assistance and come up with my own solution. Granted, the acceptance rate again is pretty high, so I guess I'm not really special, but again, just proud every time I can solve a new medium on my own without any assistance. So let me show you how I did it. This one's called drop type 1 orders for customers with type 0 orders. So write a solution to report all orders based on the following criteria. Any order that makes our job a little easier because we don't have to sort it in any order based on primary keys or any column. So if a customer has at least one order of type 0, do not report type 1 from that customer. Otherwise, report all orders. So as you can see, the order ID needs to be unique. That's the primary key in the result. So basically just follow the picture. Again, I don't like reading the description. I just look at what I need to change. So it looks like we return a data frame of type looking like this. So just a table like this. So orders, say the columns, order ID, customer ID, and then also order type. So let's go ahead and run this. So it's obviously not going to work, but at least we have a skeleton that we need. That's how I like to do it. So, okay, so now what we need to do is, so for example, for 2 here, it has a type of 0. So then don't report 2 and 1. So that's why 12, 2, and 1 is not in any row in the output, right? So basically that's what we need to do. So otherwise you can include anything. For example, 31 and 32 are both included because there is no type 0. So then we don't, for that particular customer ID. So what we need to do is get all the customer IDs and they're all the different order types for that customer ID, right? So for I, V, and enumerate orders, customer ID. So then what we're going to do is create a dictionary for that, because basically we have to say 0 or 1 is also appended to it. So basically keep track of the customer ID as the key in the dictionary. So d of v dot append, so order custom or orders, sorry, order type of I. So if we print d, okay, oh, sorry, I've typed list, not integer. So, okay, now you can see that we got, so 2 has 1, 0, and 1. That's what we're going to be looking for. We're going to say, go over this again. We're going to say, okay, there's a 0 inside of it, so do not report the 1s, otherwise do. So basically what we're going to do is loop over the order ID again. So let's say order to customer. Let's create another default dict of type list because we need the order ID, the customer ID, and the order type. We need to map the order ID to the customer ID. We already mapped these 2 columns, right? So we're going to use this as the key. So for now, for I, V, and enumerate orders, order ID. And now we can say, so again, just following this. So if, because we already have the key in the dictionary of, so the corresponding customer ID is what we have to look at, right? So for here, we have to look at the customer ID, not the order ID. So if D of customer of orders customer ID of I, if 0 is inside of this, then we don't report 1. So in that case, we only report it if okay, so if D of orders of order type, so if orders order type of I, because we're still looking at the same row, right, is equal to 1, then we can include it, right? So O to C of, so the order ID is V dot append, in that case, the orders customer ID of I, and also order type of I. Otherwise, so let's say 0 is not inside of here. So for example, 4, then we would always just do this, right? So O2C v.append orders. We don't care about if it's 1 or not, because let's see. Oh, do not report any type of type 1. So we only report it if it's 0. So okay, so now orders customer ID of I, order type of I. So let's print O2C. Let's get rid of this print. Cool. So now you can see that this actually lines up with what we want. So it doesn't matter the ordering. 31, 41, 32, 41, 110. Where is it? 110 right here. 210 right here. 11, 20, and then 22, 30. Okay, cool. So now we basically have our answer. What we just need to do is populate this orders table with what we have. So let's just start and fill it from the top to the bottom with this pointer, this index. So for IV and enumerates orders, let's just say order ID. So let's actually turn this, what I like to do is just turn this into a list, O2C.items, so we get the key and the values, so it makes it way easier to parse. Okay, so now we can do this. So we can just say count plus equal to 1. Obviously, if count is less than length of A, then let's print A of counts. So now we can have this nice structure, and let's just say the 1, 2, 3, let's call it that, make it simple, is A of 0, A of, so this is a nested structure, so let's go ahead and print A of 1, just to see if we're on the right list. Okay, it looks like we're not. Oh, let's print 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's okay, 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not right. Oh, sorry, A of count. Why am I doing this? A of count. Well, let's just so A of count is just this. So it looks like A of count of 0 is what we actually want. So 1, maybe A of count of 0 or A of count of 1. Let's try to print that. Let's see, A of count of 1. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of if count of 1 of 0 out of range. Okay. This is a little difficult to parse. A of count of 0 maybe. Nope. See what this is though. What is this? Of 1. Okay, so if 1 is this nested list, then this 1's 0. What would that be? Okay, cool. So this 0's 0, 0, 1, maybe. Okay, cool. Now we can just insert this directly. So kind of a pain to parse the way I did it, but it works. So let's say, well, we only increment the count because we're going down. We're only filling it. So now we can say orders, order ID of count is equal to 1. Customer, so we're filling this cell now. ID of count is 2. Orders, order type of count is equal to 3. So filling that. So going row by row from the top to the bottom. So let's run this. Okay, that's not correct. Okay, so we only have, these are the primary keys, so it has to be of head length of A. So that's how many we need. Okay, because these are unique, right? So submit it. And there you go, passes all test cases. Again, I'm really happy that I was able to solve this medium question on my own and come up with my own solution to the problem without any assistance, although the runtime isn't great. As always, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.